You have built strength in the gym and now you're looking to become more explosive and powerful on the mats. Raw strength doesn't automatically make you become explosive. To go from strong to explosive, you need power training. This is Power Phase 2, where we turn that strength into usable speed and real-time power for your BJJ performance. In Phase 1, we built the base of your maximal strength, but now it's time to teach your body how to use that strength fast. This phase is all about strength to power conversion through various plyometrics, explosive lifts, contrast training, and smart volume management. Done right, this is the secret to powerful takedowns, scrambles, and more match-winning guard passes. First of all, we keep lifting heavy because the force side of the power equation still matters. We use bilateral lifts such as heavy squats and deadlifts at low repetitions and high intensities. Same goes for the upper body, so heavy upper body work such as heavy weighted pull-ups and other pulling variations, heavy bench press, or overhead presses. In this phase, we are keeping the rest long and repetitions low. This is to build neurological adaptations to move heavy loads faster. Then comes explosive training. Now we add in explosive training as primers, and these are done the first thing after your warm-ups, so before your heavy lift and main strength work. Here are some examples of exercises that you can use for explosive training. Depth jumps and broad jumps, unloaded or loaded jump squats, heavy kettlebell swings, banded push-ups, med ball slams, push presses, dynamic or banded bench press, and Olympic lifting variations. If you have no Olympic lifting background, just stick to the other variations. For the explosive training, use 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 repetitions with full intent, full rest in between sets, and avoid fatigue. This type of training teaches your nervous system to express strength quickly. And this is actually how we program our math performance program right now. So if you want to understand more about strength to power conversion and how to train to turn your strength into power, check out our math performance program. The link is in the description. Another method to turn your strength into power is called contrast training. Contrast training involves pairing a heavy lift with a high velocity movement of the same pattern. An example of how contrast training works could be like this. You do a heavy back squat, you rest for about 30 seconds, then you move on to a depth jump, box jump, or a squat jump, for example. This is called post-activation potentiation, and it lets you produce more power during the explosive movement. Contrast training also improves your neuromuscular coordination and the ability of the nervous system to communicate with your muscles. And this will also further enhance your performance on the mat. So using the contrast method over time will make you faster, stronger, and more explosive. Here are some weekly structure examples that you can use if you're training 2 or 3 times a week. A 2-day split example may look like this. A 3-day split example could look like this. Just make sure that you cover all movement patterns across the week and add smart volume of core, neck and grip, or unilateral work at the end of any fitting workout. In phase 2, it's also very important to track both your heavy lifts and explosive metrics. If your joints feel beat up during this block, switch to different exercises that fits better. For less advanced athletes, just separate the heavy lifting and your explosive training as in the first example of this video. If you are a bit more advanced as an athlete, contrast training could be the better choice. But contrast training also takes a bit of time to master. By the end of phase 2, you should be stronger, but also far more explosive. You should be more confident in your takedowns, scrambles, and your athletic performance on the mat. You should feel ready to enter phase 3, where you're about to peak as an athlete. If you want help implementing this type of training, outside of the mat, you should check out our mat performance program. The link is in the description. As of right now, that program is all about building maximal strength and learning how to convert that strength into power, while also layering in conditioning with programming that works for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And if you want to build your maximal strength base for free, you can grab our 6-week intermediate strength program. That program is also in the description. We also offer one-to-one coaching to build the absolute best strength and conditioning plan directly around your BJJ schedule. And as always, like and subscribe. If you missed the first video in our power series for BJJ, YouTube will probably recommend that you watch that as well, and the video should pop up right here. Until next time, train heavy, train fast, over and out, the Jiu-Jitsu Performance.